Imagine starting your day with a comforting cup of coffee. For millions, it's a cherished ritual. But what if this habit, especially on an empty stomach, could be setting the stage for health issues? This seemingly harmless routine might negatively affect your body, especially after 60. It's not about abandoning coffee, but understanding its impact. Health professionals are examining the timing of that first cup. The question is, when and how you should drink coffee. That alertness might come at a cost to your stomach, hormones, and cardiovascular system. Let's examine this habit through science. Is rushing to coffee before food a decision worth reconsidering? Small adjustments can profoundly improve your health. Let's delve into this warning. Drinking coffee on an empty stomach can accelerate aging, disrupt hormones, and increase risks for conditions like stomach ulcers or even stroke. The acidity of coffee on an empty stomach irritates your gut lining. Doctors advise, eat first, then drink coffee. Caffeine before food throws your natural rhythm into disarray. You are causing unseen damage under the hood. It's about protection and optimizing your body's function. Drinking coffee on an empty stomach sends a disruptive message to your adrenal glands, signaling an emergency that doesn't exist. The implications are far more reaching, touching upon bone health, blood sugar regulation, and cardiovascular stability. The silent damage accumulates over years. Understanding this is the first crucial step towards safeguarding your vitality. That initial energy boost from your morning coffee is undeniable, like a light switch being flicked on. However, this surge might be an illusion. It's your body's stress response kicking into high gear, stimulating your adrenal glands. This artificial energy spike is often short-lived and comes with a significant downside: a crash. This habit can actually drain your true energy reserves, leaving you more tired by the afternoon. As we age, our systems become less resilient to these intense fluctuations. It creates a cycle of poor sleep and reliance on caffeine that is difficult to break. Is it sustainable fuel, or a high-interest loan from your body's future energy reserves? True, lasting energy comes from nourishing your body properly. As a physician, I've seen the consequences of overlooked habits. Based on experience and research, I no longer recommend drinking coffee first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. Research shows it can spike cortisol, disturb blood sugar, and weaken bones. These are risk factors for common health challenges, including osteoporosis, diabetes, and chronic stress. If you want to stay sharp, calm, and strong, I'll explain why and offer simple solutions. You can still enjoy coffee by eating something first. Buffer your body from its effects and turn it back into a pleasure. Small choices accumulate, shaping your health for years. Take control and transform your morning into self-care. Let's protect your stomach, calm your heart, and provide steady energy. Let's begin this journey to a healthier life. To understand why coffee first thing in the morning can be problematic, we need to talk about cortisol. You may have heard it called the stress hormone, but its role is more complex than that. Cortisol is a vital part of your body's natural internal clock, known as the circadian rhythm. Your body produces it to help you wake up in the morning. Now let's introduce coffee. Caffeine triggers your adrenal glands to produce more cortisol. When you reach for that cup of coffee immediately after waking, you are pouring gasoline on an already burning fire. This creates an unnaturally large surge of the stress hormone, far beyond what your body is designed to handle. This excessive cortisol spike is why many people experience unpleasant symptoms after their morning coffee, like feeling jittery or anxious. Over time, consistently starting your day with this intense hormonal jolt can lead to a state of chronic stress. By artificially manipulating your cortisol levels so drastically in the morning, you can throw your entire 24-hour circadian rhythm out of sync, creating a self-perpetuating cycle of dependency. It becomes a crutch that actively makes fatigue worse. Breaking this cycle begins with understanding that your body has its own natural waking process. Let's talk about your stomach. Coffee is acidic and stimulates your stomach to produce hydrochloric acid to break down food. This is normal when food is present, helping your body absorb nutrients. However, coffee on an empty stomach can be damaging. The acid sits without food to absorb or buffer it, irritating the stomach lining. Repeated exposure can lead to indigestion, heartburn, and gastritis. Over 60, the risk is magnified as the stomach lining thins. Protecting your stomach lining becomes crucial, so avoid this direct acid attack. Many reach for coffee believing it provides a necessary energy boost. However, this sensation is not true, sustainable energy. It's a temporary high fueled by stress hormones. This artificial peak is followed by a crash, leaving you feeling worse than before. Symptoms include tiredness, brain fog, and irritability. This cycle of energy spikes and troughs disrupts your body's natural ability to regulate energy. You become dependent on caffeine to manage the fatigue it creates, borrowing energy from your future self. True energy comes from quality sleep, proper hydration, and balanced nutrition. The coffee crash is a sign this habit isn't a solution, but a cycle locking you in a draining pattern. Drinking coffee first thing in the morning can interfere with critical bodily functions, including metabolism and blood sugar regulation. Studies show it can impair your body's ability to handle glucose. This can cause a larger blood sugar spike when you eventually eat. This is critical for individuals dealing with blood sugar issues like those with prediabetes or type 2 diabetes. High blood sugar spikes can contribute to insulin resistance, metabolic syndrome, and increase the risk for heart disease and nerve damage. It can also suppress appetite, encouraging you to skip breakfast, leading to poor food choices later in the day. Your body thrives on balance. Honor its natural rhythm. Wake, hydrate, fuel, then stimulate. When you wake up, your body is already mildly dehydrated. After sleep, your body craves water. Hydration is essential for bodily functions. The first thing your body needs is pure, simple hydration. Rehydrating should be the #1 priority. Many believe coffee contributes to fluid intake, but caffeine is a diuretic. Drinking coffee on an empty, dehydrated stomach isn't effectively rehydrating. Even mild dehydration can lead to headaches and fatigue. Prioritize hydration before caffeine. Drink a large glass of water. By hydrating first, you meet your body's most basic need. Only then, introduce the effects of coffee. As we age, our digestive system changes. After 60, the stomach lining thins, becoming more fragile. This makes the older stomach more vulnerable to damage. Introducing acidic coffee into an empty, aging stomach launches a direct assault. This can accelerate erosion and inflammation, leading to discomfort and lasting damage. A damaged gut lining absorbs fewer nutrients, potentially causing deficiencies. Bicarbonate production, which neutralizes stomach acid, also declines with age. Eating a small meal before coffee provides a protective buffer, reducing risk. Maintaining strong bones is critical as bone density naturally declines after 60. Seniors must be proactive with calcium, vitamin D, and weight-bearing exercise. A morning coffee habit on an empty stomach can interfere with calcium balance, the primary building block of your skeleton. Caffeine increases calcium flushed out through urine. Drinking coffee on an empty stomach leads to rapid caffeine absorption and quicker calcium flushing. Eat a calcium-rich breakfast before or with your coffee to mitigate negative effects. Adding milk or cream also helps. Be mindful of this connection to enjoy your coffee without compromising bone health. As we age, regulating blood sugar becomes more important. Maintaining stable blood sugar is crucial for energy levels, nerve and blood vessel health, and cognitive function. Drinking coffee on an empty stomach can create a volatile blood sugar environment. Research shows that coffee before food can impair glucose metabolism, increasing blood sugar response. Eating a balanced breakfast coffee stabilizes blood sugar. This results in a gentler rise in blood sugar, preventing dramatic spikes and promoting lasting energy. The cardiovascular system changes with age. The heart muscle may stiffen, arteries lose elasticity, and electrical signaling becomes more sensitive. Older hearts are more vulnerable to stimulants. A morning coffee, easily tolerated when younger, can have a pronounced effect after 60. Coffee on an empty stomach rapidly absorbs caffeine, causing a sudden increase in heart rate and blood pressure. Many seniors report heart palpitations after drinking coffee before eating. Eating before coffee slows caffeine absorption, preventing a sudden shock to your system. Your heart adjusts, reducing palpitations or blood pressure spikes. The connection between our gut and our brain, often called the brain-gut axis, is a fascinating and critically important area of health, especially as we age. This bidirectional communication highway means that the state of your digestive system can directly influence your mood, stress levels, and cognitive function, and vice versa. When you start your day by putting your gut under stress, through the combination of high acidity and a massive cortisol spike from coffee on an empty stomach, you are sending distress signals directly to your brain. This can have a profound impact on your mental clarity and emotional well-being throughout the day. For seniors, maintaining cognitive sharpness and emotional balance is a top priority. The anxiety, jitters, and feelings of being on edge that so often follow a pre-breakfast coffee are direct manifestations of this brain-gut distress. The excessive cortisol surge puts your nervous system into a state of high alert, which is the opposite of the calm, focused state needed for complex thought, memory recall, and problem solving. Instead of sharpening your mind, this habit can actually create a sense of mental chaos and brain fog once the initial fleeting jolt of stimulation wears off, making it harder to concentrate and stay on task. Furthermore, this daily cycle of induced stress can have long-term consequences for brain health. Chronic elevation of cortisol is known to be neurotoxic, meaning it can damage brain cells over time, particularly in areas of the brain responsible for memory and learning, like the hippocampus. While 1 cup of coffee is not going to cause immediate harm, the cumulative effect of a daily high-stress morning ritual over many years can contribute to an environment that is less conducive to healthy brain aging. Protecting your cognitive future involves managing and minimizing sources of chronic physiological stress wherever possible. By making the simple switch to eating before you drink coffee, you are taking a powerful step to support your brain-gut axis. A nourishing breakfast calms the digestive system, prevents the irritation from acid, and helps moderate the cortisol response to caffeine. This sends signals of safety and satiety to your brain, promoting a state of calm alertness rather than panicked energy. It helps to stabilize your mood and provides your brain with the steady supply of glucose it needs to function optimally. This small change in your morning routine is not just about protecting your stomach, it is a profound act of self-care for your mind, helping you preserve the cognitive vitality you cherish. When discussing stress, cortisol is key. To understand coffee's impact, we turn to a 2022 Nutrition Journal study focused on older adults. Researchers measured cortisol levels, comparing coffee before and after breakfast. The results? Coffee before breakfast led to a 35% greater cortisol spike. This puts the adrenal glands into overdrive. This landmark research validates eating before coffee. Food moderates caffeine absorption, preventing hormonal overreaction, promoting calm and well-being. The discomfort after drinking coffee on an empty stomach is a real physical response. Research in the British Medical Journal investigated this, focusing on adults over 60. Researchers used endoscopic imaging to observe the stomach lining. The study monitored seniors, some drinking coffee on an empty stomach, others after a meal. Findings revealed a higher incidence of inflammation and small erosions in those who drank coffee before food. The risk of stomach lining damage was tripled in older adults drinking coffee on an empty stomach. This highlights the importance of protecting a senior's digestive system, as the stomach lining thins with age. Eating a small meal first provides a physical shield, allowing you to enjoy coffee without harming your gut. The American Heart Association warns that coffee on an empty stomach can trigger heart palpitations and blood pressure spikes in seniors. Rapid caffeine absorption jolts the heart's rhythm, especially risky for those with existing heart conditions. Studies show that older adults who drink coffee before breakfast are more likely to experience arrhythmias and temporary blood pressure increases. Over time, these daily spikes can strain the heart and arteries, raising the risk of heart attack or stroke. The solution? Eat a meal with protein and healthy fat before your coffee to slow caffeine's impact. How you consume coffee matters. Protect your heart by buffering caffeine with food. Coffee on an empty stomach can impair blood sugar control, especially in those over 60. Research shows that drinking coffee before breakfast can cause a 50% higher blood sugar spike after eating. This happens because caffeine temporarily blocks insulin's effect, making it harder for your body to clear sugar from the blood. Over time, this habit can push you toward prediabetes or type 2 diabetes. The fix is simple. Have your coffee with or after breakfast, not before. Fuel your body first to protect your metabolism. Aging bones need all the help they can get, but coffee on an empty stomach can quietly drain calcium. Caffeine increases calcium loss through urine, and the effect is stronger when consumed without food. Over years, this daily loss can weaken bones and increase fracture risk. The solution is easy. Pair your coffee with a calcium-rich breakfast: dairy, fortified plant milks, or leafy greens. Even a splash of milk in your coffee helps offset the loss. You don't have to give up coffee. Just be strategic to protect your bones. Make every cup count for your bone health. The golden rule for coffee after 60: always eat first. Even a small snack, like a hard-boiled egg, nuts, or yogurt, can buffer your stomach and hormones from coffee's harsh effects. Eating first prevents heartburn, calms digestion, and protects against long-term gut issues. Choose foods with protein, healthy fats, and fiber for the best protection. This simple habit transforms coffee from a stressor into a pleasure. Eat, then drink. Your body will thank you. Timing your coffee matters as much as what you eat. Your body's natural cortisol peaks 30-60 minutes after waking, Adding coffee then can cause extra stress and anxiety. Wait at least an hour after waking before your first cup. Use that time to hydrate with water and let your body wake up naturally. When you finally sip your coffee, you'll get a smoother, more sustained energy boost. This small shift can reduce jitters and crashes, making coffee work for you, not against you. Optimize your morning routine for better focus and calm. What you add to your coffee matters. Black coffee on an empty stomach is harshest. Adding milk, cream, or plant-based alternatives slows caffeine absorption and buffers acidity. For extra benefit, try collagen powder or a bit of MCT oil for protein and healthy fat. These additions protect your stomach, stabilize energy, and support your heart. Never let black coffee be the only thing in your stomach. Buffer it for a gentler experience. Enjoy your coffee as a nourishing ritual, not a source of stress. One of the most effective ways to harness the energy from coffee and put it to good use is to create an activity alliance by pairing your cup with some form of light physical movement. When you drink coffee and then remain sedentary, for example, sitting at a desk or on the couch reading the news, the stimulating effects of the caffeine can manifest as restlessness, jitters, or mental anxiety. Your body is being flooded with energy-promoting signals, but it has no physical outlet for them. This can create a feeling of being, well, all revved up with nowhere to go, which is often an unpleasant and unproductive state. By timing your coffee consumption just before a period of light activity, you give that energy a purpose. Consider drinking your coffee after your small meal and your 60-minute wait, of course about 20 to 30 minutes before you head out for a morning walk, engage in some gentle stretching or yoga, or even do some light gardening or household chores. The caffeine can actually enhance your performance and enjoyment of these activities. It can help reduce the perception of effort, making movement feel easier and more enjoyable, and can improve focus and coordination. This turns the caffeine into a functional tool for a healthier lifestyle. This practice offers numerous benefits beyond just preventing jitters. Physical activity is a natural mood booster, stimulating the release of endorphins. When combined with the alertness from coffee, it can create a powerful, positive synergy for your mental well-being, setting a vibrant and optimistic tone for the rest of your day. Furthermore, movement itself is excellent for your digestive system, helping to stimulate motility and prevent feelings of bloating or indigestion. It also helps your muscles utilize the energy that the caffeine is helping to mobilize, which can contribute to better blood sugar control and metabolic health over the long term. Therefore, you should start to think of your morning coffee not just as a beverage, but as a potential pre-workout supplement for your daily life. Instead of being a passive experience, make it an active one. This alliance between coffee and movement transforms the caffeine from a source of nervous energy into a source of productive physical energy. It is a holistic approach that benefits your mind, your body, and your mood. By putting the energy from your coffee to work, you will feel better, accomplish more, and sidestep the unpleasant side effects of idle stimulation, making your morning ritual a truly health-promoting habit. Section 1. Hydration and Minerals. The Gentle Wake-Up Call. A simple, effective morning drink is warm lemon water with a pinch of high-quality sea salt. This humble drink is a powerhouse of benefits, addressing your body's needs after a long night's rest. It provides superior hydration, vitamin C, and stimulates the liver and digestive system. The pinch of sea salt contains trace minerals and electrolytes lost overnight. By adding them to your morning water, you are remineralizing your body, preventing headaches and fatigue. It's a ritual that nourishes your body, setting a calm and healthy tone for the day. For many coffee lovers, the challenge of giving up their morning cup isn't just about the caffeine. It's about the deep, rich, roasted flavor and the comforting ritual of sipping a warm, dark beverage. Thankfully, there are excellent alternatives that can satisfy this craving without any of the associated acidity or stimulation. One of the best options is chicory root coffee. Made from the roasted and ground root of the chicory plant, this beverage has a remarkably similar taste profile to coffee. It's dark, slightly bitter, and robust, but it is naturally caffeine-free and offers incredible benefits for your gut health, making it an ideal choice for a sensitive stomach. Chicory root is a fantastic source of a prebiotic fiber called inulin. Prebiotics are essentially food for the beneficial bacteria that live in your gut. By drinking chicory root coffee, you are actively nourishing your microbiome, which can lead to improved digestion, reduced inflammation, and a stronger immune system. Unlike coffee, which can irritate the stomach lining, chicory root has a soothing effect. It can help promote regular bowel movements and supports a healthy digestive environment. This makes it a drink that not only replaces coffee but actively works to heal and support the very system that coffee can harm. Another wonderful savory option, especially for those who need deep nourishment, is a warm cup of bone broth. While it may sound unconventional as a morning drink, it is one of the most healing and restorative things you can consume on an empty stomach. Bone broth is rich in collagen, gelatin, and amino acids like glycine and proline, which are the fundamental building blocks for repairing and maintaining a healthy gut lining. For a senior with a thinning stomach wall, a daily cup of bone broth can be incredibly therapeutic, helping to seal the gut and reduce inflammation in a way few other foods can. Beyond its gut-healing properties, bone broth provides easily absorbable minerals like calcium, magnesium, and phosphorus, supporting bone health and overall vitality. It is deeply hydrating and provides a satisfying savory flavor that can be a welcome change from sweet or neutral drinks. It offers a sense of being nourished and grounded, providing steady energy without any stimulants whatsoever. Whether you opt for the coffee-like comfort of chicory or the deep healing nourishment of bone broth, these savory alternatives provide a comforting morning ritual that supports your body instead of challenging it. If you're seeking a warm and flavorful morning beverage that provides gentle benefits without the intensity of caffeine, the vast world of herbal teas and infusions offers a perfect solution. These drinks can provide hydration, flavor, and a host of therapeutic properties that are perfectly suited for a sensitive system or a fasted state. A particularly effective combination for the morning is a tea made from ginger and mint. This dynamic duo works together to awaken the senses and support the digestive system in a way that is both invigorating and calming, providing a sense of alertness without any of the jittery side effects of caffeine. Ginger is a well-known digestive aid, famous for its ability to soothe nausea, reduce bloating, and gently stimulate circulation. Its warming, pungent flavor provides a natural and gentle kick that can help you feel more awake and energized. It is a powerful anti-inflammatory agent, which can help calm any irritation in the gut and support overall well-being. Starting your day with ginger tea is like giving your digestive system a warm, supportive hug, helping it to wake up gently and prepare for its daily tasks without any of the acidic stress that coffee can induce. Peppermint, on the other hand, provides a cool, refreshing counterpoint to the warmth of the ginger. It is excellent for relaxing the muscles of the stomach, which can help to relieve digestive discomfort and cramping. The bright, clean aroma of mint has been shown to improve focus and reduce feelings of fatigue, offering a mental lift that is entirely separate from caffeine stimulation. The combination of ginger and mint creates a beautifully balanced infusion that both energizes and soothes, making it an ideal transitional drink for someone moving away from a high-caffeine morning routine. Beyond ginger and mint, other herbal options like rooibos tea with its rich, earthy flavor and high antioxidant content, or lemongrass tea with its bright, citrusy notes, can also serve as wonderful morning companions. These herbal infusions allow you to maintain the comforting ritual of a warm morning cup while flooding your body with gentle, health-promoting compounds. They hydrate your system, support your digestion, and calm your nerves, providing a form of clean, serene energy that sets a positive and peaceful tone for the entire day, respecting the delicate balance of an older, more sensitive body. After 60, your body changes. Re-examine your morning coffee ritual. It can be a source of stress, disrupting hormones, irritating your stomach, and burdening your heart. It's about protection, not deprivation. Science shows that coffee on an empty stomach creates taxing physiological responses. Cultivate a nurturing morning routine. Hydrate and nourish your body first. True energy comes from well-being, not just a cup. Upgrade your approach to aging with vitality and calm strength. In my years of practice, I've learned that lasting health transformations come from small, consistent adjustments to our daily routines. The strategies we discussed, hydrating first, eating a small meal, then enjoying coffee, exemplify this. These simple shifts can immensely impact your well-being, protecting your stomach and calming your heart. My goal is to empower you with the knowledge to care for your body. Understanding why these recommendations matter will help you build lasting habits. Think about how you want to feel throughout the day and years to come. Choose calm, sustained energy. By taking care of your mornings, you're taking care of your years. Embrace this change as an upgrade. Listen to your body. By honoring its needs, you pave the way for a future filled with vitality and peace. Take care of your mornings, and they will take care of you. With care and respect, Dr. Steve.